Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of July 10th through the 16th. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Let's tap into your energy for the week ahead. It's funny, as I was prepping the deck, that Queen of Cups kept coming out, and so was that Seven of Swords. I feel like there could be someone who is not taking responsibility for feelings, actions, emotions, or affecting your emotions at all. So if you've had someone who's kind of refusing to take responsibility for hurting you, for the things that they've said or done, whether past or present, like you're currently dealing with this. For some of you, could be someone from the past that feels like they need to make amends with you. Oh yeah, as I said that, I put the deck down and look at that. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So if you are in separation from like a current, love interest, I feel like they will be coming back to communicate with you. I feel like whatever it is that they've said or done has weighed heavily on them. I feel like there's more of this, let's just work things together and pretend none of this ever happened, and let's sweep it under the rug. Don't tell anybody I said or did this. But I feel like it would be way too big of a burden for you to do anything like that. And, it would be essentially pretending to live a lie. So I do feel like there is this energy with someone who may have really hurt you, like they knew what they were saying or doing was wrong, and yet they were willing to suffer the consequences and still do whatever it is that they did. I mean, this is a general reading. Apply it to your situation. Let's see what the outcome is. Yeah, an apology, of course. Page of Cups and King of Pentacles, along with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, I promise you, I'm never going to do that again. I promise you, I've got my shit together. If this is someone from the past, I really feel like they're going to really pull out all their tricks up their sleeve to really try to convince you that they've come a long way. They've changed. They worked on themselves. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying that they haven't. If this is someone from the past that you haven't had a lot of communication or any communication with whatsoever, I do feel like someone here may have really taken quite a bit of time to better themselves. It could be a water sign here: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I've got a lot of fire energy here as well, with the Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, that Seven of Swords. That's a little bit of like the sneaky behavior and not wanting to be found out, right? But it's that energy of hurt people, and it's like they want to apologize. They really want to make things work. They want to at least start off as friends. Let's get together. Let's have a drink. Let's celebrate. I feel like this is an opportunity for them to come clean about something. Here's something that's coming through. It's like a sneaky suspicion that you always had about a specific person. They never admitted to it. I think that you may have been right on the money about it, and now they're trying to reach out, trying to befriend you, trying to like baby steps towards reaching out to you. And I feel that whatever has happened in their life, in that gap of no communication, not being together, not seeing each other, it's almost like karma hit them right in the ass. And so they really feel guilty about what they've done in the past. Like, I feel like they're even paying for it karmically. Like, things haven't been working out, in their lives since the two of you have been separate from each other or not communicating with each other. I do feel like there is this energy of really thinking about whether or not this person has changed. The Page of Cups outcome really does say, you know, I want to make amends. I want to like really show you that I truly care about you. You really meant the world to me. I'm sorry for, you know, not being what you needed when you needed it. I'm hearing that type of apology coming in loud and clear. I know I didn't really get through my intro because this message was coming in pretty loud and clear and very clearly. But your playlist is up here if you want to catch your other readings, and I would appreciate a thumbs up, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. King of Pentacles, it could be you. I read it as Capricorn. I know some people read it as Taurus, any earth sign, because you do have the Three of Pentacles as well. You know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it really could be you juggling, deciding. You're like, I'm not really paying attention to this person's apology from the past. Notice how the King of Pentacles is looking towards the future. You've got someone behind you who's looking your way. The body language is pointing towards this person, but your outlook on life is all about the future. You're always 10 steps ahead, wondering about the future. And I feel like you're kind of thinking to yourself, I just don't know if this person has a place in my life in the present or future. So what does it matter how we move forward? I am hearing that very, very clearly. Are there any other messages here for my Virgos? Three of Swords. This person did hurt you pretty badly. They could have been emotionally manipulative or just very toxic, unhealthy, very poor communication, inconsistent, and also feel like they could have been really harsh with their words, like trying to tear you down. Maybe you were also the one that was kind of feeling like, I really want this to work at one point in your relationship or in your connection. It's like, I really want this to work. I want us to move forward. But after everything that's been said or done, it's just too much of a burden. It's just too much weight to carry, that everybody sees me stressed out and worried and paranoid about whether or not this is the right person for me, or maybe suddenly losing weight, or suddenly, you know, showing signs of you know, being in a really tough situation or relationship. What's the advice here for Virgo, my Virgo friends? I don't even think I got through the entire intro. This is for the week of July 10th through the 16th, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. The advice, Five of Cups. I do feel like they will come to you, like practically begging for forgiveness. They are seeking some sort of atonement here, trying to make things right. Again, I keep getting the feeling of their life has been horrible, miserable. Things have just not been working out for them since you've been gone, since you've been separated, since you stopped communicating. And I feel like they've gotten kind of like word on the street, you're in a really good place. Word is out there. They're asking around, or they're wondering what's going on with you. I feel like they're doing a little bit of research here in terms of, you know, how Virgo's doing, and almost with that, I hate to say this, but it's like they're hoping that you're also in a bad place so that they can say, you see, we're meant to be together. We, you know, things haven't been right, you know, in your life and in my life because, you know, we're not together. Very fairy tale romance, like really just trying to look at that, Knight of Swords. It's like they really want you to be rushing towards them. I feel that they thought you would have at one point. And then time went by. They realized that you didn't. Maybe you moved on. And I feel like they're going to say something like, knowing that you did move on or that you didn't come back really hurt them. I hate to say this, Virgo. It's kind of like it's really not your responsibility anymore. I don't feel you, Virgo, had really done anything to deserve this. I'm not getting that energy. I mean, unless you're a cross watcher and it was your Virgo that did this to you. But for the Virgos that are here, I don't feel like you were the main source of it. Maybe you weren't getting along at one point or another. I get more so the feeling of really trying to work things out between the two of you, really putting in the effort and wanting to make it seem as though everything was just perfect and in a good place. What else does Virgo need to know? Hanged Man. Yeah. I feel like you're immovable on this situation. You're just like, I don't want to go back to the past. If I entertain this, I already know where I'm going to be. I'm going to feel tied and bound to the past, because I feel like some of you are saying like enough time hasn't passed for me to forgive you and act like, you know, we can get back together or we can be friends again. I do feel that there is someone who when they come back, you just cannot trust them whatsoever, no matter what. They are not trustworthy. They are inconsistent. They don't take accountability. And you're just like, I've healed. I've been there, done that. I don't really need to entertain this anymore. And I'm sorry that I did entertain it for as long as I did. I'm just hearing like that type of message for you guys. Pretty loud and clear here. Okay, so let's see what your wisdom of the Oracle has to say. Oh, okay. Now, it kind of flew out sideways, upside down. Let me see. I don't remember if this one has a protection message the way the other one does. I think it does. Let me double check. Yeah, it does have a protection message. When something, when a card comes out in reverse, is because it has a different meaning. But the message in a bottle, card number 15, and the card of Imagine. I do feel like there is this energy of, can you imagine if we would have never broken up? Can you just, you know, think of the good times? I feel like they really want to keep you with those rose-colored glasses. It's like they really want you to think about how good it could have been, or the good times. I'm also feeling like this can be their way of trying to win you over, building up the illusions of, you know, we had really good times, but I feel like that's their way of deflecting all the bad times. I feel like you already know what you want in a lover, in a partner, in a relationship, and they're just not it anymore. I'm also feeling like you're already feeling like you're in alignment with your own, you know, manifestations and what it is that you want. And that when you think about your perfect partner for you, they no longer come to mind the way they would have been at one point or another in your life. Now let me grab the book here and see if I can find, okay, the message in a bottle. It really is like divine guidance, divine communication. This is like your spirit guides, guardian angels, you know, showing you a sign. This is, you know, trying to point you to the right direction. But when it comes out in reverse, let me read the protection message here. It says, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interests at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So, this goes back to what I said. If they are really trying to get you to focus on the good, which is normally what I always say, to manifest the life that you want, or to manifest something in particular, is not be so, you know, like stuck in any type of lack mentality, but rather really start imagining your life the way you would want it. However, this person is playing into that with their own manipulation tactic at hand, okay? It's like, no, don't focus on how I fucked you over. Don't focus how I cheated. Don't focus on all the times we fought and argued and how I didn't care about your feelings or how I flaked on you or how I ghosted you or whatever, right? I feel like it's like there's a laundry list here. They want to focus on like the little tiny things and their little moments of effort that they showed you, but don't mention the inconsistency because they will pull back from you. Like, no, let's not think about that. You know, that is a red flag, Virgo. I feel like this person is definitely going to want to come in and try to sweep you off your feet, but they still won't take accountability. I feel like there's still that energy of trying to deflect or more so blame. Okay, so if you are going through that at the moment or wondering if this person is ever going to come back in, and if you know, right? If you've been in this situation, yeah, I do feel like they're going to come back in. Could be this week where you hear from them. Could be some rumblings of communication or just their name. Like someone says, oh, you know who I talked to the other day? And it's like, oh God, here it comes, you know? So just keep that in mind. If I'm not mistaken, your July 2023 reading, I believe there was a little bit of a highlight about someone not wanting to fully let you go. Now that I think about it, thank you, Spirit, for reminding me. So make sure you check that out. Your playlist is here. Your July reading will be linked here. And if I've got any available openings, the link is in the description box down below if you would like to book a personal reading or a Reiki session. Sending you guys so much love. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.